Okay guys, I'm going to work a couple of examples from this assignment for you to get you started. Let's try and remember the area of a rectangle. What is that formula? Area of a rectangle is length times width. Okay? So let's look at the first section, 1 through 4. It says write the expression that represents the area of each rectangle. Well, if you look at number 1, the width is 4, the length is 5. Well, we know that the area is length times width. So all you would have to write, because it says write an expression, is 4 times 5. They didn't ask for you to solve it, they just wanted the expression. So you'll do that for the rest of that section. Okay, next, find the area of each box in the pair. Okay, well, we see that both figures in number 5 have the same height. They're both 4. But the width on one is x and the other's 3. So find the area of each box in the pair. Well, the first box, we know it's length times width, would be 4 times x. And we know the area of the second box would be 4 times 3. Now, let's go a little further. We're not solving it, we just want an expression. So what is 4 times 3? That's 12, right? And then 4 times x is just 4x. So the final expression would be 4x plus 12. Because wouldn't you, to get the total area of the two, you would add them together, would you not? So the area of the first one was 4x, and the area of that second one was 12. And together the area would be 4x plus 12. Okay, let's look at the next section. Write the expression that represents the total length of each segment. That's your key word right there, total. Total means we're going to have to add. If you wanted to know the total of your bill, you would have to add every item up. So on number 8, the total length would be x plus 9. That's all you do in that section. Okay, number 11, write the area of each rectangle as the product of length times width and also as a sum of the areas of each box. Well, number 11, they have already done for you. The area as a product, okay, this is a hint that you need to know when dealing with area models. The number on the outside of the area model, that is always going to be the number that's on the outside of your parentheses in the distributive property. And then the expression on top, or the items on top, is what will go in the parentheses. Okay, so let's do this. The first part of that area is 5x, 5 times x, right? Because you would do 5 times x. And then the next one would be 5 times 7. Because if it's 5 here, it's going to be 5 on this one as well. So 5 times 7 will be 35. So the area of the first little figure is 5 times x. The area of the second little figure is 5 times 7. And we know that because when you do distributive property, wouldn't you do 5 times x to get 5x and then 5 times 7 to get 35? Okay, they're going to want you to complete the tables on 12 and 13 just like they completed on number 11. And then the last part is what you have been doing for years with the distributive property. They just want you to do basic algebra. And it says you can draw a rectangle on a separate page if you want to do the technique above, or you could just do distributive property like you've always done. Okay, the direction says use the distributive property. Use the distributive property to rewrite each expression as a sum. Okay? 4 times x is 4x. Plus 4 times 7 is 28. And that one is done. And then you'll complete that section just like that. Okay, guys, do your assignment. Let me know if you need any help.